Hello everyone, welcome back to our ICT class, and this is video number 17. Hope you all are fine and safe. Did you study the topics which we have completed in the last class? I hope it is so. So now we will be discussing that. After that we will be going to the remaining portions. So what we have studied in the last class, we did how to apply the CSS to heading portions, and also we studied about the type selectors and class selectors. If we are using the same HTML tag in the styles with the same features and all, it is known as a type selectors. And if we want to use different features, we will be dividing it into the different classes, and thus it is known as the class selectors. And also we know how to apply the background color to the body. We know this did the HTML code for that also. Okay, it is we have given the this code as background, and we have applied the background color to the body. So today in this session we will be studying how to apply the background color for heading. Okay, we have applied to the body. Now we have to specifically apply the background color for heading. So in this class we will be studying about that, and also about the CSS files. Okay, so just have a look. Okay, so for that, first I am going to take our file, our saved file in the school folder, standard 10. In student works, I have saved it as the school kalolsavam.html. So I am opening this. So now we got the web page, and also I have to open in the text editor to see the HTML code. Okay, so open with other application, text editor. Okay, so now you can see the two files. So here just I will be telling what all things we have done. This is the style tag. Under the style tag for body, we have applied the background color. For this contents, that means for paragraphs, we have divided it into different classes, blue and red, and we have given the different colors that is reflected here. And also for heading, we have given the specific color. Here we are giving background color for the headings. So under the H3 tag, we have to write the background, same what we have written here for body. We have to give this color for heading also. So what we have to write here, you all will be knowing that. Enter key, click on tab. Here in the page number 39, figure 3.8 in the textbook, you can see the background color for the heading. The code is background colon, just a second, background colon, and we have to write the color. What color has given? Hash FF0000. Okay, and semicolon. Okay, and I'm going to save this, and I'm going to refresh this. So now you can see the change over here. Red color appears to the two backgrounds, single items and group items. You can see the red color. Okay, so now our web page is almost ready for this school Kalolsavam web page is almost ready. If we want to create the web pages for another occasions, that means for IT fair or English competitions like that, if you want to create different web pages, but the features must be same. Okay, if you want to provide the same features for the different web pages, what we will be doing? We will copy this style, and we will pasting this copied style to each web pages. So what we are doing, the same repetitions are happening. Normally, for what purpose we are using the styles? To avoid the repetitions. But for creating the different web pages, if we want to use the styles, there is another options. Without repetitions, we can use the styles. Okay. So now that I will be showing. Here you can see, if you want to create same style for different web pages, we can save and keep only the style portion in another folder, and that is known as the CSS file. Okay, without copying and pasting it in the different web pages, we can only that portion. Okay, only we can cut that portion and we can save it in another folder, and that is known as the CSS file. Okay, at the time of saving we can we can write the extension .css. Okay, in that way we can make it specifically, we can separately place it in another folder, and we can apply that styles to all the web pages. So that I will be showing. Okay, so here what we have to do, here I am going to cut the portion. Okay, I am going to cut the portion, this the portion of style. Okay, I am going to cut from the style to hash style portion. Okay, Control X, and next I am going to keep that portion, keep that this style what the contents we have written under the style tag, that I am going to keep it in another file. Okay, I am going to open a new file. Here I am going to open a new file, and I am going to paste it over here, and I am removing the portion style, this style tags I am removing. Okay, and this I am going, this what will happen here, already we have cut that portion. So now if you save this and if you refresh it over here, what you can see, nothing is, no features you can see. You can't see the color, you can't see the font family and all. No attributes is here, right? So it is normally what the code, single items is there, group items is there, but no colors and all. Okay, so this is a simple code with no attributes and all. We have already we cut that portion and we have saved it in the in a untitled document, and I am going to save this. Okay, I am going to save this in the same location of the School Kalolotsavam, where in which folder we have placed in the students works, we have placed the School Kalolotsavam file. In the same folder itself I am going to place this CSS file. Okay, so before that I want to save that. I am saving this, and I am placing it as style.css because it is a CSS file, and I am saving this in the .css. With the .css extension I am saving. Where I have to save? In the school folder, in desktop, in the school folder. You can see in the standard 10, you can in the student resources, where we have in the student resources we have saved the School Kalolotsavam.html. Same place I am saving the style.css. Okay, now the color also changed. Okay, so this is our HTML. This is our basic HTML without the styles and all. So now I am going to apply this styles to this School Kalolotsavam without copying the whole thing. I am going to apply the style to the HTML. So okay, for applying the style we can name it as embed. Okay, so I am going to embed this style portion to this School Kalolotsavam without copying the whole thing. Okay, by using with a single line I am going to add this all features to the School Kalolotsavam.html. So how we can add that? So just have a look for that. In your in the textbook page number 40, figure 3.10, I am going to add this. We can name it as link. Okay, I am going to link this style to this School Kalolotsavam. In the same way, we can link this style.css to IT. If we are creating another, that means if you are itfair.html, or if you are for English competitions.html, like that. If for different web pages, from this single file itself we can link, we can embed. Okay, we can embed all the features to these all web pages. Okay, so I will be showing that. This is the School Kalolotsavam, so I am going to do that, where we will be doing under the head here I am going to, okay, I am writing the code link. Okay, here I am going to link rel equal to style sheet, okay, space type equal to text hash css href equal to style.css. Okay. Okay, just a second. Okay, so now you can see within by using a single line, no need of typing the whole features. There's a background color we have applied, we have given the color for contents, we have given color for the this headings and all. So many styles we have applied. So without writing these things, only within a single, with a single line, I am going to link this style.css to the schoolkalolsavam.html. So now you can see the difference. Okay, link rel style sheet type text /css and also href style.css. Okay, so under the head portion I am going to add this, I am going to save this, and also I am going to refresh. So now you see the difference. With only a single line you can see, you will get the whole styles which we have applied before. So for creating more than 2 or like 3 or 4 web pages, what we have to do, without copying and pasting, we only single time we have to write the style tag. After that we will cut that style tag and we will be pasting it in the in a specific folder, as a new file we will be saving, and from that file we are linking. Okay, we are applying the same style to the web pages. So now we have from the style.css we have applied it to the schoolkalolsavam.html. But the one thing that you have to keep in mind is the schoolkalolsavam, the HTML file and the CSS file must be in the same folder, then only we can link it. Okay, so now you got the difference. By using the single line you got the difference. In the same way we can create a lot of web pages, okay, with the same features and all. So now you can see here, if you want to create more than one web pages with the same features, we have to copy the features and paste. It is also a kind of repetitions, right? So instead of that, we can save and keep only styles in another folder. That is called the CSS file. We already cut and we have keep it in another folder named style.css. We can save the file and we can name it as style.css. We can apply the style.css file in our Kalolsavam new.html, or this we didn't make the Kalolsavam new.html. What that file? This file. Okay, here we can name it as Kalolsavam schoolkalolsavam new.html, but we didn't do that. No need of that. Okay, schoolkalolsavam we have applied. We can apply the style.css file in our Kalolsavam new.html. They are included using link tag. Okay, by using the link tag we have linked the style.css to our HTML pages. Okay, so I hope it is clear to all of you. So with this much I am discussing in this chapter. So we will be once more we will be memorizing that what all things we have done. We have given the background color for the heading, and also we have created, we can create different web pages by using the same style. So for that we have to open a new document, a new HTML page, and we can paste the style, and it is known as the CSS file, CSS files. And for the CSS files we have to give the extension .css, and and we can, by using the link tag, we can embed or we can apply the styles to all the web pages. Okay, so this much we have discussed in this class. You can see the style, this CSS style. It will be in a different format. I will be opening that student works. Yeah, the style.css, it will be in this HTML tag. It will be in the form of this file. You can see in this form, and the CSS files you can see in that and in the bracket. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you. If any doubts you have to ask me in the Google Meet, because it is all based on the tags and all. So we will be discussing it in the Google Meet. So practice the activity, mark down the all points. You can see here, mark down the points, and we will be discussing the doubts and the important points we will be discussing in upcoming Google Meet. So we will be meeting the next class. Okay, thank you. Bye.